Today we're going to try to get this piece of oak, which is 16 foot tall and maybe weighs 250, 300 pounds. We're going to try to stand it vertical, and when I say we, I mean me. But I've got a trick up my sleeve. The trick I'm going to use with this thing actually comes from a documentary I saw called 180 Degrees South. They were sailing in the Pacific, they were demasted, and what they had to do was actually find a piece of wood that they could stand vertical, and then what was left of their mast, they tied it up perpendicular, lifted it up, and then they were able to swing it down and put it into place. I'm going to employ the same technique. And in fact, I've actually already done this with my buddy Ben. And the thing is, Ben's 6'4", so having him help was a huge benefit. And we ran into quite a few little problems, but we got the job done. So now little old me is gonna try to do this by myself. This thing weighs more than I can deadlift, squat, or bench press. This right here is a 12-foot tall piece of white pine, and I'm going to actually lift this vertical, and this will act as the mast that I'm pulling off of, just like you saw in that documentary. If you're going to do a timber frame, build it out of white pine. Oh, I definitely don't build it out of oak. Woo! I don't know if you can see this kind of weird light we got going on, but that's them wildfires up in Canada. When I lived out in Wyoming, that wasn't really anything strange, but it's kind of weird for Iowa. We're not used to that stuff. Okay, mosquitoes have eaten me alive. Oh man. Need a bigger ladder. Woo! All right, we are rigged. Whew, now the fun part. So I think we might have a problem. I don't think I've got a full 8 feet to get it up here where I'm gonna rotate it. And that means if I get to that point, I'm kind of screwed and I have to just start over. But I don't wanna re-rig it right now because I'm lazy. So I'm just gonna try it. And it's probably gonna make it more difficult and more work later, but hey. So here we go, we're maxed out and I am not even close. I need to be at the very top of that pole. Which means I gotta undo the whole thing, go get a taller ladder. Okay. I'm gonna move the chain hoist up as high as I can get it, hopefully gain another foot at least, so that way the whole thing will swing down. And I knew this was gonna happen and I went for it anyway. Like I said, I just go for things. But we'll see if that works, and we'll try this again. Okay, it's sitting there now.